Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I have a collab video. So this is a feather collab with Sheree over at Just Nailed It. So these are the colours I'm going to be using today. Cherry Petals from Madame Glam and Mint from Models 1. So I will show you the full first coat and then 2 nails of the second coat. So we both wanted to do feather designs, so we thought, well, why not just a collab to do it? So I'm going to be doing stamping and glitters today. So I'm going to be using the She Modern black and white only and using the glitters. So I will speed this bit up and I shall be right back. So these are the stamping plates I'm going to use today. So this is You Are Beautiful plate, and I'm going to be using a Nicole Diary one as well. So it's going to be that like peacock feather down the bottom, and this is the opaque black and white sticky stamping polishes from She Modern. And I'm going to keep it in real time for a little bit, just so I can show you how slow that you can go with these, because they dry slower, you have more of a window for you to be able to scrape and pick up your images. So I just put the polish on the stamping plate, pick it up, take off what I don't want, and then apply it to the nail, just like this. I do add an extra bit on top off camera near the end, but I didn't show that. So I just continue to do that. I try and line it up the best that I can. So here you can see that I'm not taking the top 2 bits, just because it doesn't flow with the rest of the image, which is on the nail already. So I just apply it, scrape it, and pick it up. So you will see me line it up once I pick the image up. So this is a little bit difficult to do, especially with images like this, but with practice you'll be able to do it. And if you do get it slightly wrong, no one will notice anyway, so don't worry about it. So I just line it up the best that I can, what I think would probably look okay, and then I just stamp it on the nail, and then it will be done. And then I will use a bit of image that is left on the stamper just to fill in that last tiny little bit just at the bottom. And then I will move on to the next image. I'm taking a very long time. So there you go. Oh, am I going to add a bit more? Just seeing if I can or not. Yes, I do. Just to finish the image off, just so it kind of flows. So I'm going to pick up this image here and apply this one as well. You don't need to fill the whole image in, it just depending on what you think, how much polish that you need. So I just continue doing the same process and stamp it on the nail. Okay, I shall leave it here and I'll be right back. So these are the glitters I'm going to be using today. These are all from She Modern. So I'm going to use rose pink, Blue Sky. I think they're slightly different now on the website. I didn't catch the name of that one. Sorry, it will be in the description box. And I'm going to use Bright Gold. So literally all I do is I just take whatever one I want, put a small amount on, and then I use my finger to do this. So I'm just gently patting and sort of moving my finger slightly around. So I just pop them on and try and sort of like blend them ever so slightly, just so there's not like a big gap, so they kind of flow better. So I will continue doing that to these two nails, and then I shall come back. Okay, so this is the next image I'm going to use. So this is more of a sort of like solid image. So I apply a little bit more polish to this one, and then I just scrape it the same as I've done with all of the rest. Just checking my stamp and making sure that's definitely clean, no dust or anything on it. I just use a lint roller to do mine. And I just take off a tiny bit at the bottom. I know you can't see, but it's just a tiny little bit of the bottom. And then I just stamp it on, and then I will stamp the next one on, and then I will move on to the next image, because I just want to leave this one just to dry just for a little bit, because obviously it's more of a solid image. So I didn't want to go in with the glitter straight away. I just wanted to leave it just to dry just a little bit, and then I shall come right back. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the black stamping polish and pick up this peacock, just because I thought it would like tie in, so I'm not doing a full image. I just thought this one went really well with the other ones. So I'm just going to do exactly the same process, just put the stamping polish on, scrape it and pick the image up, and then place it onto the nail. I think this is really, really pretty. I was going to add some more to the bottom of it, but then I thought, no, because I don't think it would have worked because of how the image is. It would have been too difficult to line it up. I mean, I would have been able to, but it just would have been a lot of sort of faffing about and just would have taken ages. So I just line it up. Once I'm happy, I just stamp it on to the nail like so. It's really, really, really pretty image. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. So yes, so this is the last of the white images. So I've left it to dry for I don't know, maybe 5 minutes, something like that. Because I mean, you can leave these to dry, not for too long, depending on what image obviously you've applied. That sort of gives you kind of an idea of how long to leave it to sit. Because with these, the longer you leave them to sit, the stickier they will get. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so as I was saying, the longer you leave it to sit and dry, the stickier it will get. So yeah, I'm just going to continue to apply these glitters. They're in the same order that they were on the other nails. So I'm just going to do exactly the same thing, just very slightly blend it. You don't need to use like a lot of these glitters, because just a small amount goes really, really far. You just make sure you've got enough obviously to cover the image, but you don't want to be wasting them either. So I just continue to apply it, just gently tap it, just gently tap, and just move your finger around very, very gently, because the more pressure you put on, the more at risk you are of smearing the design. This is why you have to let them sit just for a little while, just so they sort of dry a little bit, so they're not, you know, really wet. Otherwise, if you do stamping, you'll know what I'm talking about, that if you you put your finger on it, it's just going to smear. So these are the colours I'm going to be using, glitters I'm going to be using over the black. So I've got the same sort of colours, but these are the hollow ones. I just thought I would mix it up a little bit. So you have the bright gold, royal purple, peacock blue, because I thought that would go. And I don't know what the other one was. I didn't catch it. I was distracted, sorry. So yep, I'm just going to do the same process. So as you can see, these are very finer lines. So this doesn't need to sit for as long as the other one does, because it's a lot finer. So here I am, just kind of pushing it in to the image, just gently, but enough pressure. And if you use your finger, you'll be able to feel if it's still tacky or not. Because obviously if you're using regular polish, you do want to make sure that the image, you know, is covered in the glitter. So I'm just going to continue to do that, and then what I do is I go in with a brush and I just wipe all well, actually before I wipe it off with the brush, I actually go back to the first one that I did, and just gently sort of like do like circular motions very gently to sort of like buff the glitter in just that little bit more, and then I get a brush and then I wipe off all of like the sort of excess glitter, but most of it will stick to the image. So I just do that, and then I shall come back. So this is the last nail to wipe off. Any little glitter that is stuck on, I just get a lint-free wipe with a little bit of rubbing alcohol and just take it off. So I'm going to be using the satin top coat today from She Modern. It is really, really nice. It gives you that slightly glossy sheen, but like a sort of like matte velvety sort of finish. It's really, really nice. It's very hard to describe, but it's really, really nice. So I just put that straight over the glitter and the stamping, then I cure it, and then this is it all done. So let me know your thoughts down below. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope, you know, if you were struggling, that hopefully you've picked up something that you can try. And yep, please don't forget to head over and check out Sheree's video as well. I will have it linked in the description box, and if you're not subscribed to her, please subscribe. And yeah, make sure you give our videos a big thumbs up. It all helps with like the algorithm and who gets to see our videos and things like that. So yeah, just let me know your thoughts down below, and I hope you enjoyed my video today. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And yeah, I do have a discount code for She Modern, Madame Glam. Oh, I did use the Madame Glam matte top coat on these as well, I forgot to say. So yeah, I do have discount codes for Madame Glam and that lot. It's always all down in the description box anyway. So yeah, let me know your thoughts, and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye.